Hello dear students, now let us start 4.1 example number 2. See here, triangle PQR similar to triangle LTR. In triangle PQR, PQ is equal to 4.2 centimeter, QR equal to 5.4 centimeter, PR equal to 4.8 centimeter. Construct triangle PQR and LTR such that PQ upon LT is 3 upon 4. Now this is the special type of example. Now here if you observe the names of the triangle, triangle PQR and triangle LTR. Now which vertex is common? Now here common vertex is R. Means this is the 2-in-1 triangle. See, remember like this, it is a 2-in-1 triangle. Why it is 2-in-1? Because this two triangle is having one vertex common. Okay, so when one vertex is common means you will not have two separate triangles. You are going to have in one triangle, that is, so I am saying it is 2-in-1, means two triangles in one triangle. Okay, now how it is? Now let us draw the rough diagram. Now see here, now let us draw the rough diagram. Okay, now here to draw rough diagram, now you are having a common vertex R. Okay, now let's take the common vertex R to the left hand side so that you can. Now let us draw rough diagram. So here I am taking a PR, or you can say RP. So R and P. Okay, keep the R to the left hand side. Okay, now how much is PR? 4.8. So you can write here 4.8 centimeter. Okay, now you have to complete the triangle. Now QR is 5.4 centimeter. So just complete it. Again I am telling this is rough diagram, so you don't have to draw with the dimensions. So although now here the point is Q and QR is 5.4 centimeter, you can write 5.4 centimeter, and PR is QR is 5.4 centimeter and PQ is 4.2 centimeter. Okay, now come to the main point. Here PQ upon LT is 3 upon 4. PQ upon LT 3 upon 4 means LT is bigger than PQ. So what you have to do, draw any ray like this, any ray. Okay, and now draw it in 4 parts. So let us take the equal parts, say 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now here I took 4 parts just with the help of pencil and without any dimension. Again this is rough diagram. Say here you will get R1, this is R2, this is R3 and this is R4. So whichever the bigger part, 3 upon 4 or 5 upon 4, so 5 parts. So which is bigger? 4. So you have to divide it 4 parts. But PQ is in 3 parts. So you have to join this PQ in 3 parts. So R3 and PQ you have to join like this with the help of scale and pencil. Okay, now extend this bit here, give the arrow, and this also you have to extend and give the arrow like this. Again I am repeating, this is rough diagram, so I am not using any of the measurements. So now draw parallel to R3 and P like this. You will get a point L over here. Okay, and again you have to join, you have to draw a parallel to PQ through L like this. Okay, you will get a vertex T. So like this the rough diagram is ready to you. Okay, now let's draw the main diagram. So for drawing this rough diagram you will get 1 mark. Without rough diagram you will get straight away 0. Now let's take proper measurements. Now here we are going to take what? 4.8. So this is 4.8. Okay, label it as R and P. R, P, 4.8 centimeter. Okay, now question arises, sir, how to take 5.4. So now again you have to take in your compass 5.4 centimeter. So take 5.4 in your compass like this and put your compass on R and draw the arc. Okay, now you got PQ 4.2. Take in your compass 4.2 like this and 4.2. Put your compass on vertex P and intersect the previous arc. So which vertex you got? Now you got Q. Now join it. So this is the disadvantage of using a pen, that it is getting blotted. Okay, now join PQ and then join QR. Okay, now immediately you have to label it 5.4 centimeter and this is 4.2 centimeter. Okay, now after this you have to draw a ray. Now from R you have to draw a ray, any angle like this. Okay, now after this, now you are going to divide the segment into 4 parts max. So take small distance in your compass like this, put your compass on R and draw one arc like this. This is first arc. Now same distance, put your compass on the intersected point with the arc here like this and draw one more arc. Some ask me that how to draw. See here. Now again third part like this and the fourth part. Okay, now label this as say R1, this is R2, this is R3 and this is R4. Okay, now as I told, now we are going to have third part with PQ, because PQ is 3/4 here, PQ is 3/4. So now third part, that is R3 with P, we are going to join like this, in this way, R3 with P. Be careful, because although it looks very easy, but somewhere you will get your mass deducted if it is something wrong. See like this, R3 with P we have joined. See, now after this, now you are going to extend RP in the same direction. Okay, don't deviate anywhere like this. See, and give the arrow, very important. Now extend your RQ here and give the arrow. All right, now what to do? Now here some of them are joining and doing direct construction, but it is not advisable. So here we have to draw the congruent angle. Now what you have to do, put your compass on R4 and draw a big arc like this. Okay, R4 and draw the arc. Now same distance you can keep it on R3 and draw the same type of arc, which will intersect your R3P like this. Okay, this is the method of drawing the congruent angle. Now put your compass here and take the measure like this. See here, take the measure. After taking the measure, put your compass here like this, where the arc intersected the R4, and now draw the angle. Now intersect the arc. See here like this. So if you intersect, you will get the arc here like this. Now this was the confusion to many students, that how to draw it. So very simple, I'll again explain. Take some distance in your compass like this, draw the bigger arc. Same distance, put it on R3, draw the arc. Take the measure of the angle and put your compass on this and draw the arc. Okay, easy. Now join this one. In this way, if you draw, you will get the exact parallel line to PQ. And this is the correct method to draw the parallel line, rather than just joining it with the help of scale. Although you will get the mass, but when you are, again I am telling, when you are there for 40 out of 40, your mass will be reduced. So here you get the vertex L. Okay, now again same procedure you have to adapt. You have to put your compass on P here and take certain distance, whatever you want, and draw the arc like this. Okay, Same way, put your compass on L and draw the arc. Let it be, it goes inside, no problem. Now take the measure of angle of here. Now extend it bit, whatever is the measure. Like this, you have to take the measure. And same measure, you can put your compass over here and draw it. Sorry. Intersect. Okay, now as it is not intersecting, I will take the measure. Don't worry and don't get panic if suppose you are not getting intersected. Just change the distance bit, put your compass here and again join it. Okay, so you got one intersected point over here. Okay, now join that intersected point, you will get exactly parallel line to PQ here. Okay, now I will join with the pen like this, and this is your vertex T, and so it is called 2-in-1 triangle, because see here 2 triangles are there in one triangle. So now if you see here this type of diagram, if you draw, you will get full out of full marks, nothing, you will get a chance to reduce the marks. Okay, so I hope the procedure is clear to you all. Compulsorily you have to draw the rough diagram, after that draw PR, then complete the triangle with the help of compass, draw any ray, then divide it into 4 equal parts. Now here PQ is 3 parts, so R3 with P we have joined. Now after joining that, you have to put your compass on R4, take certain distance, same distance put on R3 and intersect the PR3, and after that take the measure of the angle with the help of compass, put your compass over here and intersect it, join it, you will get the vertex L. Now same way, put your compass on P, intersect this 2 sides, that is RP and PQ, take the distance in your compass like this, that is the measure of the angle, and put your compass over here and draw it, intersect it, you will get a point. And now when you will join it, you will get the triangle, that is LTR. So in this way you have to construct the triangle. I hope it is clear to you all. Thank you.